Welcome to Parent Notebook for Seesaw. Table of contents. What is Seesaw? Seesaw Family App, Seesaw Settings, Seesaw Class App, Clever and Seesaw, Seesaw Resources. These are all the things that we're going to talk about today. So what is Seesaw? It is a learning platform, a learning journal that facilitates easy communication and student creation via text, drawing, audio, and video. And lastly, it's also a communication tool. What is Seesaw? Continuing, you can use it to interact in various different ways. You can do your assignments in various different ways through text, images, drawing, audio, video. You can upload docs, and we'll talk more about that later. If you access this slideshow on the Tech Hub, please make sure you notice that you can click on this icon here, and it will show you more details about what students can do with Seesaw. So now let's talk about the Seesaw Family App. The Family App supports communication between families and teachers. You can view your child's journal and privately message the teacher. Up to 10 family members can connect to each student, and that's really cool. Families only see their own child's learning, and families see written content translated into 50+ languages automatically. And here's the difference between a class app and the family app. The class app supports students to engage in learning experiences. Students access learning tools, such as what I showed you previously, and we'll talk more about those tools, such as video, drawing. The family app supports the communication between families and teachers. Families, you're able to look at the family app more as viewing and providing comments and liking things, whereas the class app is where you create. You can connect to your child's journal. Once your teacher has allowed this to happen, so that's really key. Make sure, again, the teacher has to connect their home access. And when that happens, you'll receive an email or a text message. This happens, this is what's going to appear, and then you would click on connect and fill in the appropriate information. Now, once you're connected, you will see that you can also connect through a mobile app. And that's great. Who doesn't like connecting different resources on their phone? So you can have access to your child's journal on the computer or through an app. If you click here, you'll notice that this will feature a video and give you a tour on the family app. When you click on the Home tab, you'll be able to see your child's work. You'll be able to like your child's work, leave a comment by typing a message or leaving a voice recording. And then these are just suggestions in how you can comment. When you click on the Home tab, you can also, like I said, leave a comment. So you would do it right here. You could also click the heart, and that tells the student or your child that you like that piece of work here. If you click on the 3 dots, this is the menu you'll receive: get, post, QR code, print, share, post, and save. So how cool is that? You can actually share this with friends. You can print your child's work. Pretty cool. Continuing on, you can click on journal, switch between each child and each class. So when you, let's say you have 3 kids, then you'll see 3 different banners here, one to represent each kid. In this instance, this family only has 1 kid. If you click on the inbox, the teacher has to send first message, then you can reply. And this is an example, and this is where you would reply. Seesaw settings. Your settings can be found in the top left-hand corner button. So once you open it up, you'll see that click on the wheel, like a factory wheel here, and you'll see this menu. Manage sharing outside the class. This is a view just for teachers, but I wanted families to know what this looks like, because if you did not get an email or text, or were wondering how to access your child's Seesaw, this is why you weren't able to, because maybe the teacher has the toggle off. So the teacher has to have in the teacher settings this toggle on, and then the teacher can invite families, they can manage families, they have to approve everything a family says or does on there, and the likes, and so on. Classroom app activities. These are all the different ways for your child to create and curate content. Upload docs, and we'll go more with each one. Take a photo, take a selfie, write on paper, math equations. So as you can see here, this is an example of a child who wrote about Abraham Lincoln, took a picture of it, and posted it for the teacher. You can create a drawing. These are some examples of drawing. Doing a math problem, showing the teacher each step. Combine a photo and drawing. Add voice, audio recording. And creating a video. Upload a file. As you can see, Google Apps for Education work well, integrate well with Seesaw. You can create a note, tell a story, write a story, share ideas in text. You can share links. Now let's talk about how Clever works with Seesaw. When your child accesses Clever, they will see a Seesaw icon. The teacher uploaded this app onto your child's Clever page, and all your child has to do is click on Seesaw. It'll go directly to the Seesaw page. If for whatever reason you're having trouble, your child can also type this in a URL window, and they can click on student and use their Google email that the school gave them and the password. Once they log on to Seesaw, they will see different options of classes. Now, this is an integration issue between Clever and Seesaw. It's very important that your child chooses the right class. In this instance, you can see how Ms. Campbell has a pretty picture to help her kids know that they are to log on to this class. When you're responding to an assignment or creating content, the child will see the green circle plus sign. That's how they respond to assignments. Oh, and by the way, this 212 number represents the number of posts the teacher has on the Seesaw account. So if you're a student that hasn't done anything, you have 212 assignments waiting for you. Access on the web. If you're a parent and want to access Seesaw, you would go to a browser like Chrome, and in the URL window, this is what you would type, and you would click on I'm a family member. But again, remember that the teacher has to enable home access for you to connect. And lastly, here are some resources that I thought you might enjoy. So again, only those who access the slideshow itself, remote learning with Seesaw, Seesaw versus Google Classroom, and then some privacy information. Thank you for supporting Seesaw and your child. Have a wonderful day.